Have you seen the aftermarket on some of these Monster Hunter MonsterArts? Yeah, I just recently did too. Don't miss out on Tigrex. Check him out at BigBadToyStore and pre-order at the link in the description.
Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews.
Hey collectors, it's going to be Steven here, and I am so happy that Tamashii Nations, Bandai, Namco, Toys and Collectibles America, they're bringing it over. They're continuing the SH MonsterArts Monster Hunter releases with the one and only Tigrex. Yes, this is something that I love. I love this monster. So neat. Plenty of great sword and hammer memories. You cannot talk about Monster Hunter or the second generation without bringing up Tigrex and hunting in the snow. Monster Hunter, Freedom 2, Portable Second, where you at? Freedom Unite. Let's talk about it. Anyway, enough reminiscing. We have this guy from Monster Hunter Rise. I believe that's how they're promoting it, but interestingly enough, if you are familiar with the franchise, the promo shot that they're using, where Tigrex is hunting the hunter, which we know that's how it goes if you're hunting one of these guys. Tigrex is going after the hunter. That is from Monster Hunter Freedom 2. Okay, so that is the most iconic scene, so whoever designed the box, I can't blame them. But nevertheless, I'm so excited that we have another release, and quite frankly, I do hope that they continue this. Why? We need more monsters. Unfortunately, if they're going to go by popularity polls from Japanese fans, Kezu would be next, and if they're only going to do those, then it looks like we might be done. But we need Devil Joe, we need plenty of others, so hopefully they do continue, especially with Monster Hunter Wilds coming up, the hashtag Return to World campaign. I am rambling on. Tigrex is here. US distribution will come soon. Let's take a closer look at the box. So the front of the box has a promo shot of the action figure. So it has a nice sort of embossment, if you will, where we again do have a promo shot of the figure. Tigrex is getting ready to jump, and yeah, you pretty much know how this outcome is going to be. Tigrex in and of itself, the word is going to be in gold, and it actually feels pretty nice. We do have the Mega Man sticker down there at the bottom, and then when we take a look at the back or the other front, depending on how you look at things, we do have a nice claw mark that is going to be similar on some other SH MonsterArts boxes, as well as the Monster Hunter branding. Now, we do have a little hunter figurine included, which was similar to the Nargacuga release, but this is not a first production run bonus. This is just standard included as an accessory with this figure. So don't worry about hopping on the first production run, but it's not like any of the Monster Hunter figures have been reissued so far, so rest in peace, boo-boo. The top and the bottom and the sides of the box are just going to be a continuation of the style guide and more neat pictures of the prototype, like on the sides where we're going to have Tigrex just leaping in the air. You can hear me turning the box around so this way I don't get any of that information incorrect. So why don't we just go ahead and do a quick snap for me to make sure that I get everything synced up. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up my knife, and let's go ahead and open this dude up. So I love this monster, even though I seldom make the equipment for this one, except for, you know, when I really need that raw DPS early on before I make the real endgame stuff. You know, I'm a GS and Hammer main, which I know that's going to shock some people, and I say, oh, I don't really make Tigrex stuff. But, you know, currently in World, I'm, you know, rocking the light break stuff, since that's where I'm playing. And I pretty much hung up on Rise. Yeah, I hung it up because, you know, hashtag Return to World. All right, so here's going to be the instructions on how you change everything. So what they did is they included the rage parts. So when he gets angry, which... so they included the correct parts for Tigrex here. So you can see, warning, delicate, how you swap the parts out. So if for whatever reason you lose your instructions, you can reference this. And here's going to be the, well, I guess this would be the front. I just showed you the back, but here's the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. This will take you, I believe, proper to the Tamashii Nations website. So if you did want to just copy that URL down or screenshot and use Google Lens, you can actually pick that up with it, and you can get that QR code and go there. And then also you can use that URL and QR code to get to a survey to fill out for SH MonsterArts, another product. All right, and here's a list of everything that is included with the figure. So let's go ahead and focus that in. Tamashii stage. There we go. All right, which I don't understand why they're not including more Tamashii stage stuff. Like specifically a Monster Hunter themed one would be really cool. So it's real dark. Let's get that refocused. Okay, so here he is. Here is where all of the extra rage parts are. All right, so let's see. There's no tape. At least so it looks. Let me move my knives this way I don't cut myself. Adjust my camera down a little bit. All right. All right, so here's going to be the Hunter, which the Trip Sword will zoom in. I don't care if you have the highest DPS. Please be mindful of your friends. Because, yeah. Just please be mindful. If I have a hammer and I'm going to hit the head, I'm going for a knockdown or a knockout, okay? That's why I have Slugger's Secret. I don't like you. Anyway, I'll put that one off to the side. Then we'll take a look at this head part. So this is going to be the top of the head. So the teeth are painted really, really well. They kind of get a pass for the eyes because he's kind of looking off to the side and you can't really see the eyes head on. So for those of you who may only be jumping into the SH MonsterArts line, because of this figure or Monster Hunter in general, the line is known for not great eye placement. But the paint applications, I'm going to have to sit with it for a little bit. I'm not really going to comment on it right now. Paint apps look pretty good. So we'll put this back for right now. We'll take a look at one of the arms. For swapping parts out. Ooh. That is another thing. Stuff liking to pop apart. Okay, so we'll address that later. And then one of the wing membranes. Or whatever you would call that. Okay. All right, well, let me realign. Let's back this all out. And let's get a look at the monster proper. So, as we remove... Oh, forgot. For those of you playing along at home, nothing fell off. But let's play a different version of the game. So, with every SH MonsterArts release, we normally pause to see what falls off when I take it out of the box. So, clearly nothing fell off. However, let's play a modified version. When I start handling it, what falls off? Let's continue. So we do have protective plastic at the tail. And it looks like, you know, they packed him in a Slade state, which is cool. So interestingly, Tamashii Nation's formal Instagram account, and the one where you can find up-to-date information on the SH MonsterArts line, is going to be at Instamashii, at INSTAMASHII. They did a little preview of this guy. And they did an articulation breakdown, and I noticed at least one jump cut when they did the midsection articulation. Did he pop apart? Which, if he did, you know, it is what it is. I would rather ball joints pop apart than break. You know what I mean? So these are actually on hinges compared to Nargacuga. It looks like these are on small ball joints. Now, I'm behind the camera, so it's pretty difficult to actually see all the joints and to see what exactly is going on here. So I'm not really pushing and pulling everything like I normally would during an articulation section. And I do have my opinion on the accessories, but that is going to be for the full review. So for this duder here so far, pretty solid, but for MSRP, I don't know quite yet. I don't know. Let's take a look at the eyes for default. Okay. Look pretty solid. All right, so nothing came off, which is good. Pretty happy about that. I was really excited for this one. So let's see how it goes. So far, thumbs up, but will it continue? That is the question. All right, thank you so much for watching, folks. I really do appreciate it. Monster Hunter, I am still playing World. You know, I hopped back in earlier this year with the hashtag Return to World, and the graphic designer for my channel, also my wife, she regularly streams Monster Hunter, particularly Monster Hunter World right now, so you can check her out at the link in the description. And as always, you know, sometimes I'll hop in on her streams. So yeah, that's going to be about it. Those are my plugs. I'm happy to have more Monster Hunter MonsterArts, and that's it. Thank you again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you would like to see in the line. Thanks again. I'll catch you in the next video.